Right. Right. Good evening, everyone. Online students, good evening. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Kindly please respond to the chat for me, guys. Please respond in the chat for me, guys. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. A very, very good evening, guys. Very, very good evening. So, yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So, guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very, very small and a quick recap on the concepts which are covered in our last previous sessions. 21 days. By yesterday, we completed 21 days. In these 21 days, literally a lot of concepts we have already covered. Yes. So yeah, completely by today, that is 22, we discussed about JDBC. By today, JDBC will be completed. Today also, I'm not going to take more time, maybe 1 hour, I guess. Easy concept, small concept. It will be completed. After that, I'll not be taking any session. Enough for today. Why? Because today is the last day you will deal with main method. Yep, you heard me correct. Today is the last day you will deal with main method. Why? Because from tomorrow onwards, we are going to deal with servlets, server side programming. There will not be any main method. Without writing main method, our program will be getting executed. Okay. Starting in Spring Boot also, maybe like few days, you'll be discussing about main method. After that, there will not be any main method in our program. In real time, no, main method will not be there. Directly, we'll be dealing with servers. Server side programming will be there. So nearly from last 4 to 5 months onwards, almost in every day in our program, we are using main method. Almost every day, right? So today is the last day. By after today, another 20-25 days, we are going to discuss about advanced Java. Another 20-25 days. In that time frame, we'll be discussing about servlets and JSP. We'll be completing. And most important thing is JDBC first program is very, very important. I told you. First program. If you are understanding first program correctly, remaining all the programs, connections, you know it, I know it, how easy those are. Honestly, tell me yes or no. See, JDBC means that is not advanced Java. Little bit more enhanced version of core Java. That's it. We did not discuss anything about advanced Java. What we discussed in JDBC completely classes, interfaces only. Of course, main method. The only thing is we have connected our Java program with the database. We are able to retrieve the data. That's it. Not more than that. Most of the time we are dealing with interfaces. You know what is a class. You know what is a interface. You know static methods. A lot of things you already know that. The only new thing which you have discussed in, which you learned in these 20-21 days is how to connect our Java program to the database. That's it. Different operations, CRUD operations, create, update, retrieve, delete, all these CRUD operations and some concepts in JDBC. That's it, not more than that. When you're speaking about JDBC, mainly there are three statements, three methods. Statement, prepare statement, callable statement, done. Execute, execute query, execute update, done. Basing on these only, entire concepts are, revolving around this. You know that. For example, result set. Result set will be coming from execute query. So basing on that only, we are working on this, right? So yes, these are all the topics which are covered. But from tomorrow onwards, we are going to start with servlets. If time permits, tomorrow I'm going to give you Tomcat server also. Installations. Installing Tomcat server if time permits by tomorrow. And starting advanced Java starting, boys almost same attendance you had maintained, but coming to girls, a lot of people, girls are missing right now. Staying in hostels, listening to this online class, it does not make any sense. No, honestly, I'm saying this. If you want to stay in hostels and listening to online class, why you're spending that much of amount for hostel life? You can happily go back to your home. I'm speaking this for everyone, not only girls, for boys also. If you are staying in Hyderabad, attending online sessions, ask yourselves one more time. Why I'm saying this? Because starting 1 week of classes in Savlets plays a very, very crucial role. If you are present in my class, physical presence, then only I may be able to help you. Maybe. Not exactly like I'll be helping you. Why? Because Savlet's server-side programming is not what you think. Understanding the concepts is very clear. I mean, it should be very clearly, you should be able to understand. Otherwise, you'll be facing a problem, right? So, this is especially for my students who are staying in Amirpet, SR Nagar, Maitravanam hostels and listening to this class. If possible, kindly please try to come to offline classes at least for 1 week. 1 week until you got habituated with server side programming. After that, your wish. I'm not going to force you. See, let me tell you one thing. Even if you're coming online or offline, I'll not be having any difference. Yes or no? No, honestly, I'm saying this. Yes or no? I'll be getting my pay. It's okay. No one is going to ask me that. But the only thing why I'm saying this because you are my students. I don't want you to get trouble. As simple as this. So from tomorrow onwards, at least minimum 1 week or 10 days, attend offline if you are present in Hyderabad. After that, your wish. I'm not going to force you. Just 1 week or 10 days, right? So tomorrow, please make sure to, yeah, of course, everyone, every day you are bringing your laptops, no problem. So tomorrow, if possible, I'll try to install. I'll be giving you Tomcat server. I'll be updating the Tomcat server and kindly please check with that. Okay. Actually, it's not like I'll update. It's more like I'll let you know how to download. From where you need to download, how you need to download, I'll let you know. Okay. So tomorrow, make sure that your laptop should be connected to your hotspot also. Mobile data should be there. If time permits, I'll let you know how to download it. Okay. Otherwise, 100% by Monday. That is for sure. All right. So today, just a small concept is left behind. Very, very, very small concept. That is the batch processing. Basically, what is actually a batch? What is a batch? You guys are one batch. I mean, a lot of people are present here. These are one batch. Are you getting me? Like that, if I want to execute multiple SQL queries, multiple, wait, multiple SQL queries means I'm having procedures and functions, right? Of course. Of course, you're having procedures and functions. That is the reason batch processing, we are not using it. Mostly we'll be using procedures and functions, but this is a small concept I need to discuss. I want to discuss. That's it, not more than that. Batch processing, whatever the works batch processing is doing, the same things can be achieved by procedures and functions. As a matter of fact, more than this batch processing, we can achieve that by using procedures and functions. But this previously it's there. Let's try to discuss this for today. Is that clear? So basically, what do you mean by batch processing? If I'm having multiple SQL queries and if I want to execute them at once, batch, I want to process. As simple as this, that is nothing but batch processing. And if you want to work with batch processing, we need to use statement only. Statement, not prepared statement or not callable statement. Why? Because for prepared statement and for callable statement, we will be having parameters. Batch processing will not support these parameters. Will not. Absolutely, you need to use statement only. I'm speaking about the drawbacks also right now. We need to use statement. But in real time, I already told you, very rarely we'll be using statement. Most of the time we'll be using prepared statement only. I told you. Did you remember that? So yeah, regarding if you want to work with batch processing, we need to use only statement and selection. SQL queries, selection group SQL queries, we can't work with the batch processing. Why? Because for selection group SQL queries, what is the return type? I mean, which method we will be using? Execute query. Execute query. What is the return type for execute query? That is not compatible with batch processing. Absolutely not. Create, insert, update, delete. Okay. Selection. Nope. You'll not be able to work with that. That is the only reason batch processing recently, not recently, from a lot of years also we are not using, but there is this concept. Is that clear, guys? Let's try to work this out. Please keep us citing as batch processing in JDBC. Batch processing in JDBC. Note on a small point for me. Batch processing batch processing in JDBC, batch processing in JDBC allows, batch processing in JDBC allows executing, allows executing multiple SQL statements. Batch processing in JDBC allows multiple SQL statements in a batch, in a batch, instead of executing each statement, instead of executing each statement one by one. Yeah. Instead of executing each statement one by one. Next point. This can significantly reduce the, this can significantly reduce the communication overhead between, this can significantly reduce the communication overhead between the Java application, I mean Java program, and the database, and the database, resulting in, and the database resulting in improved performance, comma, resulting in improved performance, comma, especially when dealing with improved performance, comma, especially when dealing with a large number of operations, especially when dealing with a large number of operations. Next point. The main purpose of, the main purpose of batch processing, the main purpose of batch processing is to perform, is to perform bulk data modifications, bulk data modifications efficiently. Bulk data modifications efficiently. Next point. Data modifying SQL statements like I'm speaking about DML commands. Data modification SQL statements like insert, update, insert, comma, update, and delete, insert, update, and delete can be used in can be used in JDBC batch processing. Okay, can be used in JDBC batch processing. Next point. Select queries. Select queries cannot be batched because select queries cannot be batched because they return a result set. They return a result set which is not compatible with batch update mechanism. Got it. Okay, done. All right, guys, let me just try to please help me with this. Uh, Give me a minute. Okay, guys, right now my intention is, please help me with this. I want to create two tables like employee ID, employee name. This is one table, and PID, P name, just like this. Basically, this is the table, just like this. Two tables I want to create. Let's go like this table name as EMP11, and just the table name, that's it, not more than that. This table is Pro 11. That's like, just like this. PID means product ID, product name. EID means employee ID, employee name. Don't open your laptops. Wait. I'll let you know here. Please wait. Uh, First things first, give me the query. I want to create a table. Please tell me the query. CREAT create TABLE table EMP11 parenthesis. Please tell me EID, EID, VRCHR VARCHAR2. I will go with some 10. After that, comma, ename, VARCHR VARCHAR2. Just let me go like some 20. I want to make EID as primary key. Am I supposed to write comma? Am I supposed to write comma right now? Space. Okay, I want to make EID as primary key. Tell me what I need to do. Come out from parenthesis. After EID varchar2 space string constraint. Primary key space That's it. Is it correct or wrong? Tell me. Yeah, semicolon. Fine. Yes, that is good. That is good. Now, so currently table is not there, by the way. Okay, table is not there. I just checked my query, whether the query is right or wrong. I believe you're getting the point. So if you are having any doubt with your query, kindly please check like that. If your query is working properly, then you can use the same query in your Java program. Okay. All right. This is one query. Very good. Now I want to create a table for Pro 11. Okay. Create table Pro 11 PID varchar2 primary key. This is P name varchar2 some values. Very good. I want to insert some values. One row. I want to insert one row for EMP11. Insert 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 into table or table name. EMP11 ALUS values space or without space. No spaces. If I give space, what happens? I'll be getting an error. My query will be executed. Go ahead. Tell me. Varchar. Single quotes or double quotes? EID. I will go with something like 101 and E name. Just let me go like something like, okay, I'll go with my name. This is one query. Okay. Same INSERT insert into EMP. So insert into row. Yeah. Insert into row 11 VALUS values and yeah. Same, I'm going with same 101 and I'm going to go one product. Okay, S24 ULTRA Ultra. I'm just keeping it like this. That's it, not more than that. Okay. So basically, right now, okay, I'm having these many queries. I can consider all these queries as a batch. Batch. Generally, if I want to execute each query, I need to use either execute, update like that. Yes or no? As a matter of fact, up to now, we never used create query directly into our Java program. We used this query directly in our SQL database. We created the table in the SQL database and then inserting, updating we had done directly from our Java program. But what if I want to execute? It means I want to create a table directly from the database. Yeah, let's try to do that. So basically my intention is I will upload. No, it's not like I'll upload. I will add all these SQL queries into a batch and I will execute them by using only one method. And that method name is execute batch. Add batch method. By using this add batch method, we will be able to add multiple queries. By using execute batch method, all the queries which were present in that batch can be executed at a time. For example, I have a small question. If we are using this insert command, okay, insert into Pro 11 values or else insert into EMP11. Execute query or execute update? Which one will use? You need to respond, guys. Execute update. What it is going to return? Int value. Okay. For example, I am executing only this query. What is my value? Y1, one row got affected by that query. Okay, okay. If we are executing this query, same one will be getting. Guys, you need to respond. If we are executing single query, okay, based on that query, you will be getting your row count value, that is int value, right? But here I'm executing completely a batch of queries. In that particular scenario, wait, how you are executing all these batch of queries? By calling a method. What is that method? Execute batch. The return type for this execute batch is array. Which array? Int array. It is going to return int array. Right now, for example, how many queries we are having? How many int values we will be getting? 4. Are you getting the point? Whenever we are using create table, are there any rows getting affected? No. So the value will be 0. Here, are there any rows getting affected? The value will be 0. Here, 0, 1. And here, 1. Simple question, guys. Whenever I'm using the method, whenever I'm using this method, execute batch. Okay, I'll do one thing. Just let me try to, for example, this is the batch, guys. Okay, I'm going to, let me just try to keep it like this. Okay, I'm going to execute all these queries. I'm going to execute all these queries by that method, execute, execute batch. Okay, execute batch. I'm going to call this method. Whenever I'm calling this method, I'll be getting a return type. What would be the return type here? Int something like ARR, like this. I'll be getting this array. Now my question is, what is the length of this array? For this batch, tell me, for this batch, what is the length of this array? Are you understanding the point? Sir, okay, you are calling execute batch, but where is the reference? There should be a reference, huh? Whenever we are calling a method, there should be a reference. Okay, what I told you, we will be able to do this batch processing only with statement, I said, statement interface, right? So I'm going to call this by using statement reference, stmt dot execute batch. Now, if I'm trying to print this array, please tell me, if I'm trying to print this array, what will be my output? Tell me. 0, 0, comma, 0, comma, 1, comma, 1. This 0 belongs to the first query. Second 0 belongs to the second query. Next one belongs to the third, and next one belongs to the fourth. As simple as this. Are you getting the point? Online students, please respond to me in the chat for me. Please respond to me in the chat. What? Please respond. Please respond. Right. Yes. Yes. That is good. Okay. Now here, wait. Just a second. Neetu, it's batch, not bath. Okay. Batch. BATCH. Batch processing. All right. Okay. Do me a small favor, guys. First, I want you to write all these methods. Please first write all these methods along with the description. Then we will be looking at the code. Please, in the meantime, I'll take a small call. Please write it clearly. Uh, Just a small change, guys. Just a small change. Here in add batch, just try to write string QUERY, query like this. Just a small change so that it will be easy for us. We need to add the queries to the batch, right? Basically, add batch method is a parameterizing method, one parameter that is of type string. Completed? Is it done, boys? Writing? Completed? Okay. So I guess it's complete for everyone. Varun, no. Batch is not like a procedure. Procedure is far more better than batch. I'll give you the difference also, Varun. Please wait for it. Okay? Wait for it, please. Okay. Now, Please help me with this program, guys. Okay, I am going to take one more program. No, don't open your laptops. Wait. For this program, you should tell me, I will write. Okay? Yes? Okay, so let me just try to go with JDBC, right? New class, JDBC 17, finish. Okay, so first things first, obviously, I need to get all my variables. Yeah. Let me try to get all my variables here. Okay, string variables. Now, void method one, system.out.println, implementing batch AROCSSH, implementing batch processing. Okay. Now, obviously, yeah, of course, we need to get our connections. So, okay, just give me a minute, please. Exception E, and here try block. Sure. Class dot for name, and here, okay, I'll be going with the driver. After that, absolutely, driver manager dot get connection URL uname password. Please check with that. Okay, right. And after that, of course, it is going to give me that is connection reference, obviously connection. All right. Now I need to call a method. Which method I need to call? Method create statement. Why? Because I told you batch processing can be working only on statement. Prepare statement, callable statement. No, they will not work with that. Why? Because prepare and callable statements will be having in parameters. No, it's not going to work. Okay. Tell me con dot create a statement. Okay, equal to stmt belongs to statement statement. Okay, just let me try to statement done. Now, okay, driver class. Oh yeah, driver got loaded. We had get the connection. We created our statement. Now I want to enter the queries into the batch. I want to add the queries into the batch. We'll do one thing. Let me try to ask the user like how many queries he wants to enter. Are you getting the point? Let's go. Yeah, of course. I'm going to take a scanner class new SCANN here. New scanner equal to SC belongs to SCANN here scanner. And of course, system.in SOSTM system.in. I have taken system.in. Okay. Now, hang on. By the way, yesterday someone came to me with they're having a problem with P. Who? Two boys came to me. Error. There is an error in their laptop. They showed me. Who came to me yesterday evening with JDK 19 they have installed. Is it sorted? Is it sorted? What you did? That is Eclipse. Sometimes it will work like that. Okay, that's what I told you. Fine. I told you to restart your Eclipse, right? Yeah, that is good. That is good. Okay, fine. Now, see, it is sorted, right? Yeah, fine. No, suddenly yesterday night I remembered him. Yesterday night in my sleep I got like dream. Okay, that person asked me something like that. So yeah, it's sorted now. Good. All right. So yeah, con dot create statement. We are having the statement. So let us try to ask the user system dot out dot println uh, how many queries you want to enter. Okay. So int number of queries int number of queries equal to equal to integer dot parse. Tell me sc dot next line. Remember that. Remember that. Okay. So by the way, is the spelling of query is correct? QUE. Fine. Satisfied. Just let me try to come on. Okay. So integer dot parse. User will be entering some number. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me just try to take for loop to semicolons. If we are not giving any condition, by default the condition will be wait. One more time. If we are not giving any condition, by default compiler will consider that condition as true or false. Told you. By default compiler, for example, just for example, if I remove this, am I going to get any error? Yes or no? Why? Why? Condition. Here, compiler will consider this condition as always true. If the condition is always true, compiler will never come out from this block. I mean, from this loop. So obviously, this is unreachable code. Did you remember that? See, here, if we write true also, exactly the same thing will be happening. If you are writing false, then the code which is present inside the for loop will be unreachable code. And remember that, core Java. Remember, simple code. Please don't forget the basics. Okay, now I wrote this for loop. Now inside this for loop, let me just try to take int I equal to 1. My intention is first query, and condition I should be less than or equal to. I'm sorry, less than or equal to number of queries and I plus plus. Now I'm asking the user system.out.println enter your plus I plus come on plus QUERY. Enter your first query, and user will be entering a query. User will be entering a query. So that query, whatever the query user has entered, I'll do an stmt dot add batch. One more time. stmt dot add batch. Here sc dot next line. I hope you're understanding the point here. So now after adding all the queries, now I just want to execute. Execute. Please tell me the code. stmt dot, I'm sorry, execute. And what is the return type for this execute batch? I'm sorry, int array, just like this. Now I want to view the data by using for each. For each. Please tell me the code. For colon right side, err left side, int. I'll go with I is already taken inside the for loop. Let's go with something like data, or else let me go like ROWCOUNT row count, and system.out.println. Just let me try to go like this, plus row count plus, that's it, not more than that. Enough. And once everything is completed, okay, so here e dot just e dot print stack trace method. Now, once all my executions are done, stmt dot clear batch. Let me just try to remove all the queries from the batch. Let's try to execute this. Okay. Now coming to the main method. Inside my main method, let me try to create an object. New JDBC J. Come on, JDBC row 17 dot. Directly I'm calling my method on. Okay. Simply directly I'm calling my method on. Before executing, I just want to confirm it. Let me just DSCEMP11. No, the data is not there. Same, I'm going for Pro 11. Absolutely. The data tables are not there. So just for my confirmation, commit. Why? Because previously I deleted, right? Remember, once you deleted in the database, please make sure to commit and then come to the Java program and execute. If you're not committing, you will not be getting your correct results. Remember that. Remember that. Yes. If you are performing any changes in the database, directly in the database, please make sure to commit and then come to the Java program and execute. Okay. Let me just try to, now let's execute. Right click, run as Java application. Okay. Implementing batch processing. How many queries you want to enter? 4. So enter your first query. What is your first query? Oh, I did not write this. Okay. Please tell me the query, guys. CREAT create table table, create table emp11 emp11, and just let me go like eid varchar varchar2, and what is the size I have given? 10. Okay, varchar2 10. After that, primary, primary, is there a space? Primary key. After that, e name, ename, e name, varchar varchar2, and I gave the size as 20. That's it. That's it. Please don't give semicolon. Please don't give semicolon. Okay, you need to give semicolon whenever you are writing the same query in the database. From the Java program, not required. Please don't give semicolon. If you are giving semicolon, your query will not be executed. Please check that clearly. Okay. Now, okay, enter your first query, done. Now we need to enter the second query. Okay. So basically, this is my query. Here I'll go with Pro 11. This is PID. P name. Remaining everything is same, right? Copy. And let me just please check with that. Create a table. Pro 11 PID varchar 210 primary key P name. Yeah, done. All right. Enter your third query. INSERT insert into EMP11 VALUS values. Values. Can I give a space? Values. Come on. Single quotes 101 comma, just let me KISH question, semicolon. Yes, yes, please don't give, enter. So fourth query, INSERT insert into PRO 11 Pro 11 VALUS values, just space. I'll go with the same 101, and product I'm going with S24 ULTRA Ultra, just like this. Once you entered, please make sure to copy the queries somewhere, so that if there is any problem occurred in your program whenever you're executing, no need to again type the same queries again. I hope you're getting the point here, right? Okay, so now everything is done. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, enter. 001 means yes, successfully my batch got executed. Let me just try to check with that. Okay, SELECT select a star from EMP11 and select star from row 11. I'm able to get my data. I believe it's clear, guys. Please try that by yourself. Go ahead. Try. I'm not showing the code. I hope it's okay for you. Is that okay? Can you try without seeing? Just try. Try. Just try. The time is 5:20. Please try. Once show. Okay. Please carry on. A code will be there. Go ahead. No issues. I'll show you the code. No problem. Please try. Right. Uh, Rohit, are you there? Okay. Just a second. Please unmute Rohit. Feel free to unmute. Please feel free to unmute, buddy. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, sir.
You have logged in two systems, log out from one system.
Yeah, actually, I log in through system and then again I try to log in from
Yeah,
mobile.
that right now your voice is okay. Fine. Ask me your doubt, Rohit.
Sir, actually, my question is Yesterday, I was looking for closable interface and auto closable interface.
Okay.
So, as per my understanding, closable interface was introduced in Java 5 and auto closable interface was introduced in Java 7. So,
Yes.
my question is why closable interface extends auto closable. Although we follow the approach, the new code always extends or implements old code. But here, what in Java, old code extends or implements new code. So
Okay.
because closable interface was old, and when in Java 5 it was released, it was not extends it was because auto closable was not exist on that time. So closable interface did not extend anything because there was nothing. But when
Yes.
auto closable was introduced in Java 7, then I think closable interface was modified and tried to
Okay. I
extend
understand. I
auto
understand.
closable interface.
Let me
Yes.
ask you a simple question, Rohit.
Yes, yes, sir.
You know about exception handling, right?
Yes, sir.
So can we write a single try block?
Yes, sir.
Again, my question is, can we write a single try block?
Without using catch or finally, we cannot write. If we are using catch and finally, then we can write.
Okay. If we want to write a single try block without using catch or finally, we can do that. That particular concept is known as try with resources.
Okay.
What is that?
Try with resources.
Try with
Yes,
resources.
yes,
We
yes.
can make that happen. That will be in core Java. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
whenever you are writing try with resources, you need to write the classes which are auto closable.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Inside that try with resources, you need to create an object for the classes which are auto closable. Are you getting exactly what I'm saying?
Yes, actually, I just that implemented in Spring.
No, no,
Inter-
listen. First,
yes, sir.
listen.
Yes, sir.
A single try block is possible, and
Yes.
that can be done by using try with resources. Try with resources means we need write parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, we will create an objects which are actually auto closable. How
Yes.
they are auto closable? Try with resources, that particular concept is introduced from Java 1.7 version along with auto closable interface. As auto closable, by using auto closables, the resources can be automatically closed. When you are using closable, closable is basically from Java 5, right?
Yes.
If, okay, what do you mean by inheritance? Inheritance means acquiring the properties of parent class into child class. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So auto closable is having more advanced features than closable. So that is the reason closable interface, that is actually extending your auto closable.
Okay.
Are you understanding exactly what I'm saying?
Yes. Actually, no. I understand the point, but
What
my
you
question,
understand, tell me.
actually, auto closable is the advanced version of closable
Yes,
interface. We can say auto closable is like a closable interface plus plus, like advanced version of.
yes,
And auto closable, I think auto closable is handled general exceptions like normal exceptions, and
yes.
closable interface
No, That
is
that's
only
tell me.
is only for IO exceptions, I think.
Yes,
Uh, scanner
yes,
class,
yes, yes,
IO streams like
mm,
operations. So we can say closable interface is not as much advanced as much is auto closable interface is.
yes. That is for sure. That is for sure.
But my question is why Java did not try to make Closable interface is advanced and auto closable is not. Auto closable
When closable has been introduced, 5 or 7?
in Java 5.
When auto closable has been introduced?
In Java 7.
Whenever any new version is coming, automatically they will try to add more advanced features.
Yes,
For
I
example,
got.
for example, do you have okay, I guess you're having bike or car? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, for example, let's take an example for car.
Okay.
Before 10 years, do we have a concept of electronic car or self-driving car?
No.
Why? Why they implemented right now? Why they cannot implement it before?
Because for the new generation and new invention.
I believe you got the answer for
Yes.
your question.
Yes, I got your answer.
Is that clear, Rohit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank
That
you.
is good. That is good.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Pleasure. Is it done? Done?
Yeah.
That is good. Varun, that is good. Online students, if completed, kindly please try to message me in the chat. So totally in JDVC, we have done with 17 programs. You know how important all these 17 programs are. Okay. Everyone completed all these 17 programs? That is good. So if completed, that's it, guys. That's it for today. I'm done for today. I'm not going to discuss any new concept for today. From tomorrow onwards, we will start with servlets, server-side programming. Enough for today. Enough. So by today, we had completed with our JDBC concept. Online students, if completed, I believe you enjoyed our today's sessions. If possible, kindly please try to respond to the chat for me, guys. Online students, please respond to the chat for me. That is very good. That is very good. You can ask me, Rohit. No worries. All right. See you guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Be excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to start our classes with server-side programming. Okay. If completed, you can leave. If completed, you can leave, guys. Feel free. Feel free.